I'm going to have...
Well, I appreciate you being here today. Let me just give you one concrete example, not anecdotal, but concrete example of what we believe to be valid voter fraud in the state of Pennsylvania. I draw your attention to an obituary listed for one Denise Ondish in Allegheny County, born 9/10/1946, deceased 10/22/2020. Her application to vote was received on 10/23, the day after she died. It was then mailed by the county back to her on 10/24/2020, 2 days after she had legally passed away. And the ballot was then received back at the county office on November 2nd, 2020. And when you go to the Secretary of State's website today, it says that she voted in this election effective November 2nd, 2020, a full 9 days after Miss Ondish of Allegheny County passed away. This is not, excuse me, this is not empirical, this is not anecdotal. This is hard evidence, and if you do your jobs from the media, I'm sure you'll find additional examples, and this will be one of many that we will be filing with the court. Thank you very much.
Oh my God. Hi. Hey, so you with the elections? You're the Bureau of Elections, right?
Well, I'm just a volunteer.
We're just wondering what, okay, I understand you're a volunteer and you're just doing your job. What's all these? Are these mail-in ballots or what's these coming in?
What are these?
Uh-huh.
These are my in tape here?
What's that?
Am I in tape as well?
Yeah, because we're wondering why are ballots being handled down here and not up there with the elections. So we're curious about that.
Okay, yeah, the gentleman who's in charge of this, I think, should be right back down.
What's his name?
Gosh, what is his name? Do you know his name?
Are you volunteer or employee?
I'm a poll watcher. Okay.
Well,
I'm a poll.
supervisor will be back here.
So what's his name?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just volunteer.
And you're a volunteer? What kind of volunteer are you? With the elections?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just curious.
It has a fit about something. And then flips off a ballot and then crumples it up. That's not voter fraud. I don't know what is.
A situation where we have put together, and you guys did it for our administration, the President Obama's administration before this. We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
That you're not corrupt and you got elected. Why should people think that the system produces corrupt results when there you are?
Well, I'm not sure you should assume I'm not corrupt, but thank you for that, though.
Would you be prepared to shut this country down again? So if the scientists say, shut it down, I would shut it down.
I do think we're going to have to reconsider strategic lockdowns.
Coronavirus cases are surging across Europe, and countries are taking extreme measures, including new rounds of lockdowns.
Two lockdown orders were issued today in France and Germany.
The growing list of countries are announcing new restrictions and lockdowns.
State governments yesterday agreeing to shut down parts of the economy. Cities like Paris are going to look like ghost towns once again. Everybody in this country is going to need an authorization to actually leave their house.
Germany closing pubs, restaurants, movie theaters and gyms.
Social life will come to a halt.
Europe convulsed by protests and riots. People increasingly frustrated with the mounting restrictions.
Certain parts of society that are currently open will likely have to close down for a period of time.
I would shut it down.
So if you voted for Joe Biden just because you didn't like Donald Trump, but you don't really know what Joe Biden stands for, let me tell you what you just voted for. You just voted for national lockdowns, curfews, a national mask mandate, forced vaccinations, repealed Second Amendment, nationalized healthcare, taxpayer-funded abortion, defunding the police, the sexual exploitation of children. You voted for a $15 minimum wage, for a tax increase and an increase to the cost of living. You voted for the Green New Deal and the ban of fossil fuels. You voted for censorship, and you voted for socialism. Just because Donald Trump hurt your feelings.